Can't hear you.
I know it. There we go. Welcome to Phoenix, Mr. Nurkic. First,
Appreciate you.
congratulations on being here. And then secondly, when did you find out about the trade and what was your initial reaction to the trade?
I mean, initially I found out that everything was, at the place Wednesday, right? That everything went through and it's officially. But I kind of have a hint a little bit before that could happen. So I kind of was ready and having great relation with the organization in the past. My 7 years was amazing and everything was so transparent and I couldn't complain anything. But I thank them too to kind of put me in position like Phoenix, and I'm really enjoying so far. So my hand is great. I have a great feeling, man.
Follow up real quick. What do you feel like you can bring to this team right away when you look at the talent that's around it? Not that you haven't played with it because you have with Dame, but now you have Kevin and Devin and Bradley. How much are you looking forward to being part of that? And again, what do you feel like you can bring?
I mean, as far as fit, I think it's a really good fit. And obviously, the reason I'm here, they really believe that I'm a great fit, and I really should mean that. What I can do, I'm not came here to replace no one. I'm a nerd playing the right way. I think it's really fun, and they understand that. Like, have a 3 scores, 30 points a game. It's just for the big is amazing, man. Like to have ability to see how they're gonna guard, KD, Beal or Book, or who they're gonna double. It will be fun, man. I think it will be fun. And for me, to all those little things, to be, great in defense, and this team was struggling in the past with rebound. One of the best in defensive rebound. So I think, and I believe I'm a really good fit as far as that. And my game gonna help everybody else. Like Book said, I'm a point guard now. So it'll be fun for me to really enjoy and fresh start and super team. I didn't have a chance to be part of super teams before, so I will experience that in the best possible way. So.
Jusuf, Kellen Olson here in the front, Arizona Sports. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Valley. You alluded to it there, and it sounds like Book has already been joking with you about how your passing is going to be able to be featured in this offense. All three of those guys are tremendous off-ball players, so how much are you looking forward to being the guy that can find them in the right spots and allow them to cause all those problems for the defense?
I think, first of all, Frank Vogel, I'm a big He's fan, and I think that's the reason, kind of biggest reason I'm here. And I'm really looking forward to work with him, and he understands what I can bring on the table, and my facility will be great for this team. And like you said, they know how to play off ball. To be transparent, I feel like the fit on the offense will be the easiest part. I will have to figure out the defensive part with the team, and that's coach coming in and do his part. So I think really I can strive with his system and his coaching staff and organization really embrace embrace me here the best way possible, from the owner to the staff. So to me it's a dream to be in this system and the players we have. So from the bench starters, everybody who will come in, who can shoot the ball really well. So to have a shooters like that, and my screens, and to be able to pass, and we're looking forward, man. I feel bad we didn't practice yet. Like, I really look forward to see how it look like.
Hey, Jusuf, Gerald Bourguet, PHNX. Welcome to the Valley. I'm just curious, obviously, coming over here, there's a couple of former teammates of yours on this roster, Nasir coming with you, Drew Eubanks signing over the summer. What do you feel those guys bring to the table, and how nice is it to have a couple of familiar faces in a new place?
I mean, Drew is sneaky, man. He tried to run away from me, and then I got him here. So I didn't know he turned out like that, but I love Drew. I think that he brings toughness and play hard. And, like I said, Nasir going to be huge for this team. The energy he play, and he's still young. He's going to learn a lot. But like I told him, I think he don't understand being in a winning culture and winning team is going to be bring so much happiness and enjoy it, like through the year. And when he out there, he's going to give it all best. So I think for us to complement all these three guys who can really score the ball, it will be huge to understand the role and to be best, to play best in the role they coach and staff are going to put you in. So I think people are going to embrace that, and that's going to really elevate our game and winning situation.
Hi, Vicky Perez from La Frecuencia, straight ahead. Welcome to Phoenix. I do follow you on the gram, and I saw that you posted the Suns and Fort guy to express your excitement about playing in Phoenix. What's your favorite thing about this fan base, and what are you most looking forward to when this place is filled with thousands of fans?
And you can turn on your left, right? The sunny. So I think that's the biggest. I'm a sunny guy. I love warm, and just I feel like bad didn't happen in July, so I can see the heat. But at the same time, as much as I love, outside and weather in Phoenix, I know that we have a business to do, and that's a winning championship. We have aspiration to win now, which is great, and I'm really happy to be part of that. As far as fans, I think going to be packed. Like all the, I think we were scheduled important to be one on national TV, this season. So coming in a situation where it's going to be pretty much every game like that. So national TV and all the, I guess, pressure to come with. I think it's a great situation to be in, to play, and having the guys we have. I think we're going to be a lot of fun this year, and I'm excited to meet every fan out there.
Jusuf, Dana Scott from Arizona Republic. Welcome to the Valley. Just wondering about your thoughts on Bol Bol and playing with him. Obviously, you played with Drew.
About Bol Bol.
Yeah, he has a different plays with a different dimension, compared to most bigs, like you and Drew. What do you think he brings to this team, and how you can go up against him in practice?
You count Bol Bol as a big? Where you looking? What sport you looking, man? My bad. I feel like he's a guard. Like the way he played, the way he moved. I necessarily don't put him personally as a big, but I think he can play position for us in certain matchups and whatever coach put him in. But I definitely looking forward to see him in kind of winning situation that he have a chance. But like you said, I think he's playing different than mostly bigs or whatever. But looking forward to play with him. I didn't play with him, hear a lot about him from Denver days and my ex-teammates there. So I think he will be really good in this organization as long as he, strive to be great. But like I said, I think he's a more guard, personally.
Jusuf, back here, behind the camera. Eliel Gabai, Sports 360 AZ, welcome to the Valley. So you just mentioned how excited you are to be coached by Frank Vogel. What responsibility do you feel on the defensive end for this team?
Knowing what I know about Frank Vogel and his past with the bigs, I think it's really exciting for me that he understands and I love to put bigs in great situations and to have a best position and to succeed in his system. I think the most part I'm excited is like defensive system to see what he want to do and communicate with him in the best way possible to and I will do it. I will definitely do whatever him and his coaching staff asking for me. So I'm not afraid of that. And it's going to be so much fun in winning anyway. I always tell the players, when you lose the game, I feel like everything hurt. But when you win the game, it doesn't even bother anything. Like you're happy and just enjoying the time. So for me, I'm really looking forward to see his staff and him the pick up the brain and what they really see and how we're going to operate.
Final two questions.
Jusuf, Chaz Messman, KYMA TV, welcome to the Valley. With the addition of the in-season tournament, how has that changed your approach, if at all, to the early parts of the season? And has that changed your mentality for the early parts of the season?
I think being part of this team, it just doesn't change anything. Like you try to win anything. So whatever comes up, I think the tournament, it's great. I think the NBA initially, when present to players, they want to kind of having these early games meaning more. And I think that's what they end up getting. This tournament, where I'm from, we play cups, overseas. And I think it's interesting really for the fans to engage and having excitement to, having winning games and something meaningful. So I think that's behind of the goal. But for me personally, it doesn't change. I really can play any game, preseason, cup or whole season or playoff. To be part of this team is just I'm really looking forward to play with.
Doug Franz Unplugged, WTSM TV. I want to ask a fun question just to get to know you a little bit. In your travels as an NBA player, what is a city in America that kind of reminds you of home? And on the flip side, what is something about Americans that you still don't understand or you would want to have a question about why do Americans do blank?
3 questions. So first part of your question, I think what I was living last 7 years is really similar to my home, having 4 seasons, having a lot of greens. And the cities is kind of, America is a little different, all these big buildings and stuff. So it's kind of a little different than I grew up in my city and where I was born. But kind of comparing to Northwest to the home where I'm from, kind of that's similar too, or maybe Charlotte a little bit, but that's kind of 4 seasons, don't have as much rain is probably important, but that's kind of, feeling. On the flip side, the second question is tricky because they still don't know why everybody have so many guns. Like, I feel like that's kind of, still don't understand to this day because I feel the kids should be safer in our schools. And I think personally, when you see even if fake guns, whatever, come up with the social media and kids having in school, I think it's a bad thing. And sometimes you can't control certain things with this media, all the social media we have platforms. But I think our kids, if we can secure them, the better, world going forward, it'll definitely be without guns because all these wars and around the world is definitely not good for anyone, especially if people going through that and losing their life for no reason. The war doesn't bring anything, just the sadness and heartbroken things. And I feel like for the kids going forward in America on whole earth, it's got to be a better place to live, with the more positive things. Yep. Appreciate you.